Has Verdansk lived up to the hype, and more importantly, is Warzone dying? The other day, I was asked my thoughts on the current state of Warzone as well as the future of Warzone. So today's video, we're going to split into two parts. Part one, we are talking about SBMM, BR Casual, Resurgence Casual, the benefits of having a casual game mode, and why it absolutely needs to be in the game, but also some of the big issues that Activision needs to sort out. And we're going to do that while spectating some solos. Then part two, my whole goal is just to help you become a better player. So I've got you with a high kill solos live commentary. As I'm playing, I'm going to be talking you through my thought process, what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, and really why I'm doing what I'm doing as a 4KD player. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned something. And most importantly, if you are looking to get better at Warzone, give me 30 days. Subscribe down below, watch my videos. I promise you will become a better player. Look, there's so many conversations that happen around casual, and I think especially with the season 4 update being announced, now Resurgence Casual is coming back. I think there's just so many different thoughts and so many different feelings towards it. You know, is it just for like beginner players and for players who, you know, only play 1 to 2 hours a week? Is it for anybody who wants to play casually? But honestly, guys, I think where I struggle is the fact that it is literally it's not all AI, but there's just so many AI. We don't know how many bots are going to be in the Resurgence game mode, but honestly, when I look at what Warzone should do in the future, and you know, from an Activision perspective and from a Call of Duty perspective, it clearly makes sense for them, right? I think that's important to start with. They kind of threw out this BR casual game mode, throw in some bots, throw in a lot of bots. It's 120 bots, and see what happens. And clearly, it is doing positive things for player retention. And I've talked to my own friends that are, you know, fall into that casual player base. They only play a few hours a week. They're not like sweating their hearts out. And they're like, yeah, we don't really play BR. We just hop into BR casual because it's fun. And I know a lot of you guys feel that same way, you know, and I understand why Activision is doing it. Now, obviously, with the success, they're adding in Resurgence Casual. They're probably at some point going to add in multiplayer casual where you're going to have casual domination. But I think long-term, there is a better solution. I mean, as bad as this is to say, I think there is an argument to be made for the Fortnite method, right? Where leave ranked, okay? So ranked SBMM is cranked to the max. And when we talk about SBMM, like, which way does SBMM go? Okay, so does the success of BR Casual, meaning people want to get on, they don't want to sweat, then they just want to be able to sit back, have a good time, play the game. Does that mean SBMM needs to be cranked even higher and protect even more people at a higher level and put like super sweats like me? I'm a 4KD player. And by the way, guys, I will say this is kind of a random video, but if you are looking to get better at Warzone, just give me 30 days, subscribe down below, watch my videos. I promise I will help you become a better player. If not, after 30 days, you can always unsubscribe. I totally get it, but I guarantee you that is not going to happen. We're also going to do a nice little solos live commentary after this one. Might be a duos live commentary, just to give you insight into my thought process throughout a game, how I go about dropping high kill wins. But does SBMM need to be absolutely cranked to the max so that it's protecting even more players? Or does SBMM need to be loosened and basically like spread out as much as possible so that like some games you're going to have like one sweat team in your lobby. Some games you're going to have like a lot of sweat teams in your lobby. And, you know, it's going to just be game by game. That kind of hurts the lower 10%. And by the way, average KD is probably around a 1. Like, let's make that, it's usually where it falls. It might be a little bit lower with this elimination death ratio, which they put in, might be a little bit higher, like a 1.1 or 1.2, but it's somewhere in that range. So, like, does SBMM need to be cranked even higher, or does it need to be spread out so much that, like, we're going back to ping-based, and, like, some games you're going to get slammed, some games you're going to be okay? I mean, when it comes to BR, I totally get your frustration. You drop in, you loot up for 7 minutes, you get loadout from the free loadout, you die, you lose gulag, and then you go ahead and re-queue, and you literally just wasted 8 minutes of your life. Like, I totally understand that. I also think this is a good point. Resurgence was supposed to be the casual game mode, right? Resurgence was supposed to be the game mode that bridged multiplayer and BR, right? When you look at Resurgence, it is very similar to Team Deathmatch, right? It's an objective-based multiplayer game with Warzone dynamics. You have plating, you have increased health, you win at the end just by being the last team alive, right? But the health, you have the increased health. I don't know if I said that. You know, the normal TTK for Warzone. But there is that respawn dynamic where you are not dying over and then having to re-queue. So what do I think the future is? I think Resurgence Casual is going to be really, really interesting. The success of that is going to depend on how many bots there are. I think it's going to depend on how many bots there are. And I have a feeling it's going to feel a little weird. So I think that they, and let me know if you guys down in the comments in the stream, Twitch, YouTube, let me know if you guys agree or disagree with me. This guy's dead. Okay, on to the next. No, he's probably got Gulag. I think that instead of doing a dedicated BR casual or Resurgence casual game mode, what they need to do is do the Fortnite model and put bots into the actual game. Now, the level and the amount of bots would kind of depend on the lobby, right? You would still have SBMM to a certain extent, but, you know, if you're in a higher skilled lobby, the bots are going to be a little bit tougher. Maybe there's less bots. If you're in a lower skilled lobby, you're going to have a little, you know, more bots who aren't as good. And we go back to a looser SBMM. We go insert bots again, so based on where that lobby is, it almost what it should do, in my opinion, and I know that they have the ability to do this. They're a massive company. They have to have the ability. Is like, let's say there's a certain number of players. I think the number of bots could be tough, but like, let's say there's 100. Let's keep it the way it is now, okay? So let's say there's 120 bots, 28 players. You take the average KD and some of the, you know, how score per minute, average number of kills, all that stuff. You determine how sweaty the lobby is, and then that kind of determines what difficulty. Can we shoot this guy, please? Can we go? There we go. Why are you mounting with a pistol, Neves? Don't let him cap. Don't let him cap. But see, this guy is not, this guy, if he was in BR quads, like, it's just not going to be having a ton of fun. Is not going to have a ton of fun. So, you know, do you have a situation like Fortnite where you just put bots in to some extent? Sometimes there's more bots, sometimes there's less, sometimes they're really difficult and they shoot you, and, you know, they're like MW2 level where the bots just fried you. Sometimes they're, you know, they're lower skilled and they're crouch walking like they are in BR casual. And I think that might be the best way. Now, there's a few things to address with that. Number one, I think it makes you guys feel better. Like, guys, like, I don't want to be disheartening here, and I know you guys are enjoying BR casual, but like, just be real with yourself that a BR win is 10 times more satisfying than a BR casual win. Like, I know what a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, BR casual, like, we still face real players at the end. I get it, right? But along the way, there's plenty of chances to die that you don't die, and that doesn't happen because you're facing an AI bot who's crouch walking behind the tree and creeping up on you and shooting his gun 90 times in the air before he shoots you. Like, a BR casual feels 10 times better, if not even more than that, than a BR casual win. So, if we were to just put bots in, then, like, who cares? Like, everybody can... you can win a game, you could lose a game, you could have a really good game, you could get absolutely slammed. You wouldn't know how many bots are in the lobby, right? You would never know how many bots are actually in the lobby. It might be 10, it might be 100. You have absolutely no idea. And because you are queuing into normal BR casual or normal Resurgence casual, you are completely oblivious to what that lobby's going to be. BR casual right now, you know exactly what you're going into. Hey, we're going to go in, we're going to land in, we're going to get load out. Might get pushed by a bot, we might not. We're going to shoot the bot that's rotating out in the open. Oh, that guy's slide canceling. That's a real player. We'll go ahead and deal with him, or maybe we run away with him. And then it's like fifth circle, and you're like, okay, now we got endgame. Whereas if you have the bots already in it, and already like a certain number of bots, certain skill level, you are kind of ready for anybody at any point in time. You're actually playing Battle Royale versus playing run around and mess around and have fun until the very end game, and then you're like, okay, now we lock it in, right? So you're kind of checking a lot of boxes. Now, I do think that Benny does bring up an interesting point. Like, the bot thing will ruin world records for kills and stuff. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't care. There's no, Guinness isn't going into somebody's house and saying, congratulations, Cup of Joe, on setting the world record. I mean, nobody's saying that, but congratulations, Cup of Joe, on setting the world record for most kills, for most wins in a row. Nobody's saying that. So, like, I don't care about world records. World records are an artificial YouTube. It's not clickbait because it's real, but it's an artificial YouTube metric that people are like, I got the world record. Who cares about world records in this case? How do we create a system that everybody can enjoy and everybody feels good, and there's no like, you're a casual player, or I'm winning casual, like, but I want to get into BR, but I get slammed in BR. And this is one of the biggest problems. What a lot of people don't realize is this vicious circle that happens with casual game modes, okay? So in the beginning, people started out with BR, okay? Then people were struggling. You know, it's BR, it's verdansk, different skill levels, SBMM. So a lot of people went to casual. And then the word got out that casual was actually a lot of fun because it's really easy to get kills and get wins, and people are actually enjoying it. So now more people are going to casual. So now BR gets even sweatier, okay? Which is fine, right? Like, personally for me, like, I'm good. I'm okay with the sweatiness. I still run around. I have a lot of fun, but that's my skill level. I understand that not everybody's there. So what you have is more people are leaving and only playing casual. So it makes BR queue times longer because it's harder to find solos. I don't know if you guys have noticed, if you queue into BR, it's not as quick as it was in the beginning because you've got to figure out, like, okay, there's not as many people playing now. So it's trying to kind of match all of those things up, everything that goes into that algorithm. And now your queue times are longer. On top of that, let's finish the vicious circle by saying, now it's even sweatier. So like all of you guys who are like, oh, I want to get into BR, but I get on and just get slammed. It's like, yeah, that's because it's the end of the vicious cycle. So you go back to BR casual. A lot of people are playing BR casual. So then from there, hit your shots. I mean, we got 7 kills right here. So then you're getting, you're having fun in BR casual. You go try BR. Queue times are long. Queue times are long because it's trying to put you in a lobby. You get in a lobby. It's sweaty. You get slammed. You're not having fun. So you go back to BR casual. And it just keeps going in this vicious cycle that is never ending. And by the way, it's going to happen on Resurgence. It's absolutely going to happen on Resurgence. So loosen SBMM, add normal bots in, and then one of the most important things is ranked, okay? Let ranked be where SBMM is cranked. No more of this. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've played like 4 or 5 games of ranked. My bronze lobbies are not the same as there is SBMM within ranked. Like, I promise you there is SBMM within ranked. A sweaty player's bronze... Sir? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, throw the trophy down just to make sure that you're good all the way out in the middle. This guy's not going to move the rest of the game. This is going to be magical. This is going to be absolutely incredible. Oh, he's backing. He's in goosh. Oh, good use of nade right there. Now we just got to anticipate. I don't think he... Oh, he did damage there. Hit your shots. Like, ranked is where everything is cranked. There's SBMM within ranked. Like, there's... I just don't know. SBMM on ranked is stacked. It is and it isn't, Benny. There's some people who could pretty easily get to, like, platinum, and then they just get absolutely destroyed in platinum, right? Because, again, Call of Duty wants people to feel good. And I get it, because they are in the business of keeping people on the game. The longer people on the game, the more they spend money. The more they spend money, the more money Activision makes. And I will also say this, guys. When people get mad that Activision's trying to make money, I think there are certain things that they do that are a little bit too far. You know, the whole, like, I'm over the whole, like, weed and all those skins and, like, being bombarded with it. But, like, they're a business, right? They have a responsibility to their shareholders. Who opened that door? They have a responsibility to their shareholders that they have to oblige to, and they're trying to make money. So I get it. But, like, if they do this right, everybody wins. SBMM cranked in ranked, right? Or SBMM in ranked is normal, right? And ranked is where it's going to be super sweaty. People are going to play very passionately. They're going to play their hearts out. And then, you know, normal BR, normal Resurgence is where there's a mix of bots and everything like that. Now, one issue that does arise that, again, does not really... Oh, he's going back. This guy's going hunting. He wants him. He's going back for payback for sure. But he's got the trophy system in there. So you got to be careful of that. And you get self-revive. Don't miss it. Now, here's another issue that comes up is, like, not that it matters for you guys, but it matters for me, is like the amount of, if they were to do that, and this is happening in Fortnite right now, the amount of bot lobby comments we would get is crazy. Like, people would just comment bot lobby all the time and be like, what are you supposed to say? Because now there is a mix of bots. Now there are actually bots in there. It's not real people who are just not great at the game. It's actual bots. And people are going to get mad at that. So it's like, from my perspective, from a YouTube perspective, I know that like Cypher PK and Courage and all these guys over on Fortnite really have an issue with it because they're trying to do this content, but you can kind of very clearly see where there are bots. I'm curious what thoughts you guys have here in stream. Did I get the Seth Rogen skin? Yeah, I did. Ranked multiplayer is a joke. I mean, I think ranked is where it should be difficult. Like, you should really grind for your rewards. Like, queue time should be longer. You shouldn't be able to, if you're in the top, like, 250 iridescent, like, you shouldn't be able to get into games quick. You should have to, like, basically go into lobbies with only crimson, iridescent, and top 250 players. Don't, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Gas is moving in.
That's how other games work. Austin said Super Sweats don't want increased SBMM because they can't pick on easy players. Austin, can I have a question? I have a question for you. Do you like it when you go into a game and you are constantly fighting for your life, fighting Super Sweats? When you're constantly like going up against demons and like teams that are stacking and teams that are slide canceling around corners and teams that are like not missing any bullets, they're playing head glitches. Like, do you like that? Do you enjoy when teams play like that or no? Yeah, my guess is you don't enjoy that, and neither do I. Like, that's where, like, I'm okay with sweaty lobby. Oh my gosh, this is electric. Hold on, pause. Pause. This is electric. This is electric. Oh my gosh! No! No, Xavier, no. No, 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 no.
Gas is closing in.
No, of course not, because they're way better. Tighter SBMM would fix that. But Austin, then why do I get punished for being a good player? Right? And I get that I'm a top 1% player. Like, I'm totally aware of that. This guy's gonna have to rotate. Oh, he's straight across. Oh my gosh, man. This guy's back. No! Uh-oh. What do we got? Wait, this guy has 7 kills? How does he have 7 kills? He's camping in the corner. Like, I think that's where, like, nobody wants to play in sweat lobbies. It's playing at your level. But Austin, you don't want to play at my level either, right? Like, no, but it's just not. That's what ranked is for, Austin. That's honestly what ranked is for. You have to understand that at my level, if I queue in with a trio and they were to crank SBMM to the max, I'd be playing in top 215 iridescent lobbies literally the whole entire day. Like, I think that's where we've got to find this balance of everything. Like, you guys don't want to play that way. I don't want to play that way all the time. Like, that's where SBMM and where it used to be was that sometimes SBMM was cranked and sometimes SBMM it wasn't SBMM though, right? Sometimes you got absolutely slammed and you finished like even, and sometimes you had a 2K. Go back to a ping-based system. I think the solution to part of their problem, and understand, how do we let everybody have fun and create a game mode where everybody's feeling good? Because again, everybody feels good in BR Casual, but what if we can make everybody feel good in Battle Royale? What if we make everybody feel good in Battle Royale, in normal Battle Royale, right? How do we increase retention? How do we make everybody feel good? Because that increases retention. What do you said? I think the argument is top 1% players are more capable of playing against other top 1% players, whereas super beginner new players just don't stand even a remotely a chance when they are matched with higher skilled. Yeah, but you guys aren't remotely noobs. Or you guys aren't super beginner noobs. Like, some of you guys have 2 KDs and you just get slammed by 4 KDs. Like, the gap between a 2 and a 4 KD player isn't as big as you think. Ping base for normal and SBMM for ranked. I think that is one of the biggest things. Do you think you should be able to play solo trios and actually compete? Yeah, if you're good enough. Like, I mean, yeah, I think you should. And I think that if you're queuing into solo trios, I mean, this is probably not a popular take, but like, if you're queuing into solo trios and solo quads, like, SBMM probably should be a little bit looser. Now, that shouldn't be announced that it's looser, because then all the sweats just play solo trio, solo quad. But like, If I'm going to be fighting four people, or maybe it's the same way. Maybe sometimes it's really difficult and sometimes it's really easy. And it's just that mix of everything where it's, because like I get it. And I think I'm a 5 KD player and have a unique perspective. You guys are whatever your KDs are. I know it's all across the board, and you have your perspective. And I think at the end of the day, we're all on the same page. Like, we want to queue in, we want to have fun, we want to be able to get kills, we want to be able to win. We don't want to go in and get slammed every game. We don't want to go in and have to sweat our hearts out like it's a top 250 rank lobby every single game. Like, guys, we're all on the same page here. We're absolutely on the same page here. And I think that's a common misconception is like, oh, Joe, all you care about is yourself and all you care about is what Sweats want. It's like, no, I think there's a way that everybody wins. That everybody here wins. You know, and like, yeah, then you look at the bottom 10% of players. Like, they should basically just, when you queue in, you're in the bottom 10% of players, you just queue in with bots. There's just maybe 1 or 2 other teams or 3 other teams, and it's just all the rest bots. Like, they should have that ability. This guy's got to push out right here. He's dead. He's dead. Hot Rice. Hot Rice has got 8 kills. We're piecing together a pretty good game. Like I said, guys, we're going to be doing a little live commentary here as well for you, giving you that inside the mind, helping you understand. Ultimately, at the end of the day, my goal is to help you guys get into a normal battle royale. You know, and I think that's the biggest thing is, at the end of the day, whether you want to drop more kills in BR Casual, like you're not winning in BR Casual, you want to get into BR, you want to get into BR Solos, you want to get into Ranked. Like, my whole goal really is just to help you become a better player. Everybody can win without aim assist. That's a whole other conversation for another day. Why not start by making an experimental playlist and market it as no SBMM BR and see how it's received? I agree. I agree. And see what happens. And this is, again, where we started early. Like, I don't have the data. I don't have the answer. I know that with, see, and Punt mentioned this, BR Casual and Casual modes having success means that SBMM is not working. But it means that it's not working, but which way? Does that mean it needs, again, does it need to be cranked even higher to protect even more? Or does it need to be pulled back and just completely eliminated, and then you're going to have literally players of all skill levels? You're going to have like some 0.2 KD players, you're going to have some 5 KD players in a lobby. Right? Like, if I'm neighbors with a 0.2 KD player and we queue in at the same time, we're going to be in the same lobby. With SBMM, we're not. We're most likely not. This guy's got to pick up. Come on, give me the 10 kills. Let's see what this guy does. Let's break down this end game here, because I think there's a lot of different things. I think at the end of the day, they need to go the Fortnite route. Put bots in normal casual, or put bots in normal BR. Put bots in normal rebirth. I could be completely wrong with this. This could be the worst idea of all time, but I think it would help everybody feel better because they're actually winning and queuing into Battle Royale. It's not like they're queuing into BR Casual. They don't care who they're killing at the end of the day. I mean, freaking give them names, give them calling cards. Make it so you have no idea it's a bot, unless you're like a really good player and can clearly tell. Sniper straight ahead. Don't rotate this way. He's trying to find you. This guy might not be looking at you, but you kind of have to assume. Dude, just go get to the rock straight ahead of you. Oh, guys, sniper to your right, like right behind the rock. That guy just shot. He's right here. He's right here. There he is. I know you. Oh, no, both are across. Both are across. Both are across. This guy crossed over like, no, there he is. Uh-oh. No. Good. Last guy straight ahead of you. Come on, Hot Rice. 1v1 for the 10 kill dub in solos, which we will absolutely take. Don't worry. You don't need his cash. Oh, he's dead. He's out in the open. He's dead. He's completely out in the open. Hot Rice. Don't hold it. He's plating. Hot Rice. No. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. No. Wait, that guy has no plate. No, Hot Rice. Hot Rice. Let's go ahead and jump into a little live commentary. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in here, guys. A little bit of solos, a little bit of live commentary. I do want to address one other thing. Somebody asked me, do I think Warzone Casual is killing Warzone? Or BR Casual is killing Warzone? I don't think it is. I think it's a really, really, really good thing for Warzone. And like Call of Duty in general. What I do think it's killing is like normal BR. Like people that just want to queue into normal games. It's like queue times are longer, SBMM feels stronger. We got here. Guy above, one guy down below here. Where are you? I mean, your roof. For sure. I should really go while I have this UAV up here. Try to capitalize on this.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated.
Can I knock it out? Oh, this guy just dropped in. Yeah, I think it's killing, like, normal BR games with queue times, with how difficult the game can feel. And that then goes back to the vicious cycle that we get into of, you know, you queue in, you want to play BR, you get slammed in BR, so you go back to BR Casual, play BR Casual for a while, go back into BR. So I think that's ultimately the problem. That's where the issue is going to arise. Let's see what we got. We got one probably, I mean, just based on where this is, it's probably rooftop.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Let's be quick here. Oh, bag. Yui. This is a high loot area, I'm pretty sure, so this is why there's...
Recon at this time.
Where is this guy? Let's play a little bit of positioning out here. Thank you. One over to my right side here, and then multiple over. Yeah, let's make sure we have cash. We got self here. I mean, we're in a pretty good spot here with momentum early. We can just go. One on car. Or is he in the car? No, he wasn't in the car. He was on top of... He was on the... There he goes. Now he's in the car. He was in the car, and now he is in the gulag. Okay, let's go ahead and push over. There's a bunch of people over this way here, and we should just be able to act on information. Yeah, so guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Am I out of line here? Am I onto something? You know, I do think one of the things that we're gonna see is we are gonna see a progression towards Fortnite. I think we're gonna see BR quads, casual, then Resurgence Casual quads, then we're gonna see BR Casual, solos, duos, trios, quads, then we're gonna see... There's a guy over to my left side here on my level.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
Then I think we're gonna see BR... Oh no.
Taking effective fire.
We're gonna see solos, duos, trios, quads. Then we're gonna see him just starting to put bots in. I think that's the progression that we are headed towards. For better or for worse. I think for the longevity of the game, it might just have to be that way. People have lives. People have jobs. But I'm gonna work towards buy station here. One guy up top here. Just this guy. Is there one across there? No. Problem is, this guy is on the zip. I'm just gonna have to take stairs and go push him. Where is everybody else? Super. And then people over at silos. So we can absolutely go push silos. Is this guy pushing over my direction here? Might be. There he is. One guy flying in.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base.
That's unfortunate for him. He just broke his legs. No.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Guy really just took zip here, didn't he? Okay, he did die there. I had to make sure that he was actually dead. Imagine he didn't actually die there. That would have been wild. That would have been wild. We're at 8 here early.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Where are all these people? Left and like... Might be better off going to like super here. Somebody's doing recon straight ahead of me here. We've got silos. Yeah, I might need to get across here. Now I need to hit this thing as much as possible.
I'm reloading.
No way.
Requesting recon at this time.
This is 2 guys straight ahead here. Where's that cluster strike going? One guy straight ahead, and then we got 2 guys out here. What's this guy doing? This guy should be pushing right to me here. Where are you? There you are. How far back are you? Nah, you're running away. I know that for sure. I don't know where you went. Oh, he's right here.
Look around. Friendly loadout drops on the way. Changing max.
Where are you going? Okay, so you're ghosted.
Loaded in. Relocating safe zone.
I just don't see him. Guy was so sus there. That was a little weird. That's where I just try to play positioning. I just try to always prioritize that and just put myself away from those head-on 50-50 situations. Like, the more we can avoid those, the better off we're going to be. You know, that's just like... I'm just going to go get car here. What's this guy doing over on the bridge? Still 57 people alive here, so like... Definitely an interesting lobby health, but did I see a recon over this way? I might go left here. I might grab that bounty too while we're at it. I might grab bounty and then go push because I know that I have to get this kill. I have to get this kill for cash flow. If I don't get this kill, I'm gonna kill my momentum.
1-1 requesting recon at this time. Eliminate all bounty targets. Max. You've got gas moving in.
Play positioning here.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
That's where I didn't take the car over here. That's fine. There's a car to my left side here. I have to be able to get that kill there. Just because if I don't get that kill, it kind of hurts my cash. You know, obviously we lose a bunch of momentum. We do have heartbeat sensor here, but heartbeat sensor doesn't solve all of the problems. Heartbeat sensor does not really solve all of the problems. Okay. Oh, let me grab car here and be smart. We'll go pop another UE here. We're just gonna keep information up. Ooh. Yeah, we are shimmying down this way.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
is over this way here. Looks like some people on radar that we can absolutely go push. Maybe one guy towards pool. I don't know where this guy is. He's in fire. Well, he blew up my car and blew himself up in the process. There is a guy that's top of this building here. I just don't know which side he's on. And I actually was kind of in a bad spot there. Dude. I mean, I'm gonna make you get out of that. People are so wild in this game. I mean, I get it, but
recon at this time. Saw the light there.
no, I'm dead. I'm dead because of the guy from top super. Yeah, I just got put in a bad spot there. Let's go and get back in here. What are we at? Goose should put us at 13. Guys, dying is going to happen. A little bit of a mistake there. Got over aggressive. My mistake there was I thought that guy was actually down low on, I thought that guy was down low on radar. I thought that guy was down low inside of supers, not on the rooftop.
Success means redeployment.
Okay, here we go.
Failure means elimination.
Let's clutch Goose. Let's clutch Goose real quick. I mean, that was a little aggressive. That was a little aggressive. Let's see where loadout is. Should be in an okay spot here. And we're not. Gotta be, I'm going for it, but okay, these guys are still fighting over here. What's that heartbeat? I thought I saw the heartbeat here. No? There it is. He's got to be like... Nobody else? We good? I think we're good. I mean, somebody could definitely be ghosted. Ghosted does not pop up on a heartbeat. So, yeah. Bunch of people over this way here. Let's go. We can rotate with car. Where? Here. Big. No.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base.
I'm starting to lag all over the place.
Changing mags.
Okay, what do we got? Big and green ping, right? Did I just see that guy jump? Yeah, that guy just jumped. That guy definitely just jumped. I want to try to get high ground here. Where are you?
Gas is moving in. New safe zone.
And which building are you in? You're in this one.
Moving here.
Come on, peek it. It's exactly what I wanted to do. Is that the guy who killed me the first time? I don't think he wanted to. I think that's an auto mantle right there. That's an auto mantle. That is unfortunate for him. And very fortunate for me. We can pop WE here. We gotta start thinking about endgame. Like, where is Circle gonna finish here, and how do we put ourselves in a good spot? This guy's definitely over here. We actually got a decent solos lobby here. Now, here's how I'm gonna play this. I know where this guy is. This guy's on the shack, so...
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
One in Burger Town. I'm gonna fly across here and try to play up top. He's in the shack for sure. Wait, which shack is it? I think it's the far one.
Requesting recon at this time.
There's 2 gear. Let's push up top here. We can play a little bit of positioning with the jump spot, and then we got to worry about guy at Burger Town.
Changing mags.
Flying on cue. UAV returning to tank.
There's Burger Town.
Gulag locked down. Area's clear.
Where's that guy?
Loadout drop is your way. An enemy squad is hunting you.
There he is.
Stay sharp.
I need 10 for the 30.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Just gonna get into circle here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Priority tasking requested. UAV exiting AO.
Gas is closing in.
I gotta worry about if I can kill this guy. I'm in a great position here. So I gotta still worry about the guy that's over this way. One guy just took zip over here.
Moving here.
I mean, 34.
Moving here.
He's definitely in that building. Anybody there? Worried about that sniper up top there.
Enemy sniper.
That one.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
There's a crazy, crazy, crazy circle pull. That guy's there. These buildings are just gonna be... I mean, this is just wild. This guy rotate to blue? No way, right? That's what I'm thinking right now. There's one in blue.
9 left. Keep the pressure on. Gas is moving.
Is there? Dude, where is this guy?
The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them.
He's got to push out a little bit before I do.
Reloading. You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
I just don't see this guy anywhere. Last one should be straight across here somewhere. Thought I heard shooting straight ahead. There he is.
Changing max.
This is just a no down situation. He's gonna probably try to push far left. Yep.
That's a win.
Nice little 24 kill dub right there. Nice little 24 kill dub that we had. Just kind of played it patient, played a lot of positioning, obviously an easier lobby there. But guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Where are we at with Warzone? Where are we at with BR Casual, Resurgence Casual? As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.